Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set for basketball. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome to 2K Sports Annual Noche NBA presentation. We're excited to bring you this celebratory fusion of basketball and Latin culture. Here with Chris Webber and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We're joined by reporter Allie LaForce as well. And with balloting underway, a chance to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting.
Well, it's so interesting to see where the players stack up right now.
Just sneaking into that starting five as the fifth-place vote-getter in the East.
He had to sweat it out, but what a special honor it is to start in the All-Star game.
And now that the starting lineups have been finalized, don't forget to tune into 2K Sports for all the NBA All-Star Weekend excitement this February. Before we get going here, we have time for a pregame courtside report. Allie LaForce, it's all yours.
Brian, the Knicks are making a nice turnaround under Coach Tom Thibodeau. He said, quote, "It's a proud organization. I was here during the 90s. That doesn't have anything to do with today. Just like I don't want us looking ahead. I don't want us looking behind. Our focus has to be exactly on what's in front of us. Guys?"
That's a great point. Thanks, Allie. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. And for New York. And it's Clutch in at the 4. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. Here's Jay. And he drives in. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which team is able to dictate the pace tonight as well as the style of play.
Here's Barnett. Pass to Clutch. Takes a 13-footer. Off the left rim and out. Here are the Blazers with the ball. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Yeah, not getting overwhelmed is important. Poise is something that you need to have in order to win on the road.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Here's Bradley. He's coming off a 10-point game against.
While he was doing that, I mean, dropping buckets. He was keeping everybody else involved, too. I mean, he had a tremendous night facilitating.
Here's Jay after the basket by New York. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Drexler. 6 on the shot clock. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Barnett to the middle. Here's Reed. And the layup is good.
A nice start for them offensively. 3 of 4 to kick things off.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Pass to McHale. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
New York ball.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And here are the Knicks now. Here's Clutch. It's rebounded by McHale.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Unloads. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Knicks with the lead. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Here's Barnett. Oh, he buries the 20-footer.
From Bill Bradley.
Here's Jay. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Raptors in Toronto. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Beyond the arc. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. For New York, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Here's Bradley. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Clutch's shot is off.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Here's Drexler driving inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
New York shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. Count that one, Reed.
He's got some pep in this stuff tonight. I wonder what he had to eat last night. I mean, very solid first quarter for him at the offensive end.
Here's Jay. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Knocked loose. Pass to Clutch. On the wing, Bradley. Here's Frazier.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
His first personal. First team foul.
Here's Frazier. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Clutch. Swatted away.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
And he gets it back. Portland trailing here. Here's Jay. Pass to Walton. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
New York calls timeout. And we know the long season is a grind for players, Grant. What about the coaches?
You know what? A long season is a grind for everyone. Not just for the coaches, but for the training staffs, for the basketball operations department. Everyone involved understands that it's a grind both physically and mentally.
All right, fans, that was your Knicks City Dancers. Make some noise.
Here's Frazier doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. And Clutch gets it to go.
Don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Pass to Walton. Here's Drexler. From 12 feet. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Here's Barnett. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. From deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Jay. Here's Drexler. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Bradley misses. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Here's a substitution.
Here's Jay. Inside.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Portland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Jay. Pass to Johnson.
New York foul. Bill Bradley. That's his first personal. First team foul.
Here's Jay. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Here's Walton. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now. His first miss. On the court right now for Portland. It's deflected. Here's Jay driving in. It's good.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. From 7 feet away, he can't get it to go, and it's Portland the other way.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Johnson with a bucket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
For New York, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Barnett. 5 points in the game. Goes back up. And he lays it in. He's got 10.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Here's Jay. Here's Drexler with the drive. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Give it up for the D. No fear. You risk getting posterized. You know what, though? You still take it.
Bradley misses.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
Here's Jay. Lays it up and banks it in.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
The Knicks have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Pass to Barnett. Here he goes. And it's Portland with a rebound. Their last encounter was in Portland.
And last time against this squad, they struggled to make free throws.
Out of bounds, it'll be Knicks ball.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Frazier. Here's Barnett. Here's Bradley. And that one is stuffed right through.
They allowed him to establish a deep position. Just can't do that.
No, just too big of a threat down there. I mean, he has a number of go-to moves at his disposal. Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on time.
Here's Clutch. Coming off a 22-point game again.
And he gave them headaches with his defense. Constant activity at that end with 4 steals to show for it.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the bucket by the Knicks. Here's Drexler, using his post moves to get the 2 points. He's got 6.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Here's Clutch. 12 points for him. Shot clock at 6. And Walton pulls it down. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
Here's Frazier. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
Also, as soon as we got underway tonight, they began pounding the offensive glass for those putbacks.
And the NBA is always a coaching carousel, Chris. Sometimes teams just want a new voice. You think that could make a difference?
Oh, yeah, I've seen it. It does. I mean, a fresh start can sometimes energize the team. It wakes players up to dig a little deeper. And finally, it puts everyone on notice to say, listen, we found the problem. Now, if we keep losing, we'll be next.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Jay. It doesn't go for him. New York goes the other way with it.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
I mean, I flat out. I thought they looked overmatched. I mean, I thought they lacked aggressiveness and heart out there.
The Trailblazers have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Frazier.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Here's Barnett. He's got 5. And Clutch gets it to go.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Good on the bucket. Give him 8. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. New York calls timeout.
To the floor for your New York Knicks.
Over to the wing. Here's Miller. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. It's rebounded by McHale. Here's Walton. That one no good. Knicks shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. There's the drive, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for New York, Dick Barnett. At the line, 2 shots.
That free throw misses, and the Knicks making a change here. Reed's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Portland trailing here. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
That's his first personal. Second team foul.
Here's Jay. Give him 8. To the inside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to Clutch. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 17.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Here's Drexler. Here's Walton. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Clock at 6. 14 feet away. The shot comes out. New York goes the other way with it.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Pass to Frazier. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Here's Jay.
2 minutes.
He takes it in, and there's the rejection. Out to the right wing. Take it away. 1:44 left in the second quarter. Tries to break his ice, and he jams it home with authority.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Here's Frazier, following the bucket by the Blazers. That one is off. It's stolen. That shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way. Here's Jay. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Miller. Oh, he picked him clean. On the take. Here's Jay. Rebounded by Frazier.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
Clutch's shot is off. Portland has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Finley. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Walton. No good off the back of the rim. New York has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Pass to Frazier. Down low. Clutch's shot is off. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting 40% so far in this one. And the basket is good. He's got 10. New York has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Frazier shot is off. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it.
Knicks ball. Frazier substitution.
And so it's the New York Knicks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to To the action at the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. New York holding the upper hand after the first two quarters. They've got the 7-point lead. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
Ball movement was a real factor for the New offense. They played unselfishly with patience. The guys got shots in their favorite spots. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen.
And Kenny, what did you see from Portland?
They got hammered. I mean hammered on the board. That tells a lot about this team. The heart has not been there. The sacrifice hasn't been there. I mean, they just don't want it.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. The Knicks with the lead. And it's Clutch in at the power forward position. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. 17-foot shot on the way. And that one's long. Bradley's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Pass to Jay. Blocked! The Knicks shooting at 45% of the game so far. Here's Clutch. Shots blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
New York ball.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Pass to Bradley. Here's Frazier. Here's Barnett. 5 on the clock. Shoots.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
Here's Drexler. Hits the front of the rim and out. For New York, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. To the paint.
That's how you go. That's how you go.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
For the Knicks, Willis Reed. At the line, 1 shot.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Drexler. Drops it in from 14 feet away. 12 points for him.
And he's not going to pass up that one. And trust me, he should. He's solid from that in-between there.
Here's Clutch. Here's Reed. He's got 13.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Portland has possession. Pass to Drexler. Here's Walton. Soft touch off the glass.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
The Knicks have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Here's Clutch. 17 points in the game.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Oh, great instincts, relentless. Seems like he's getting to every miss.
Here's Rice. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And it's in there. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Frazier. Pass to Bradley. Here's Frazier. Here's Barnett. He's got 6. Takes a 3. And the Knicks miss again.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
They're hammering away inside. 6 consecutive points coming from the interior.
Pass to Clutch. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Jay. Give him 8 points now. Here's Rice. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Here's Jay. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 10.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
So it's the Knicks now. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Bradley. Here's Frazier. And Walton pulls it down. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Barnett. Barnett controls the rebound and the putback. And the Knicks lead by 2. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skills to prove it.
Something else they've excelled at is their interior D. Their rim protection has been outstanding.
And the Blazers making a change here. New York on D. 2-point game. Here's Jay. He's got 10. Pass to Walton. Here's Rice. 6 to shoot. And yep, it's good.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Here's Barnett. Give him 8 points now. Here's Frazier. Inside. Here's Kemp. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Now that's how you lead your teammate into an easy scoring chance. I love that assist.
Here's Jay. Pass to Rice. Over to the left wing. Here's Jay. Second chance shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Bill Walton at the line. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. The Trailblazers making a switch here.
Into the lineup for the Trailblazers.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Jay. Drives to the hoop, and he lays it up and in. And the Trailblazers lead by 4. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
So the Trailblazers 5 right now. Here's Frazier. Pass to Barnett. Clock at 6. Portland grabs the miss. Out to the wing. Here's Drexler. That one doesn't drop. New York goes the other way with it. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
Here's Jay. Pass to Drexler. Unloads from 13. Shot is off. Shooting 7 for 15. New York has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Oh, there's the alley. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Going inside, here's Drexler. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Here's Clutch. The rebound by Jay. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Pulls it. No good. So New York will take it the other way now. The floater. Here's Clutch. And he banks in the layup. 19 points in the game. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
Yeah, that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
Here's Jay. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. For New York, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Here's Clutch. Takes it inside.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Here's McHale. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
His first personal, first team foul. Shooting for Portland, Kevin McHale. At the line, 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Reed's checked in for New York. Both shots good from the strike. Here's Frazier. And the Knicks call time here.
T-shirt time.
Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He told his players not to worry about the score. He believes in their talent, and he believes they'll be the stronger team down the stretch. Now, they've just got to go out and prove it. Guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Pass to Reed. Into the lane. Clutch's shot is off. Portland leading. Here's Jay. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Here's Frazier. Pass to Clutch. Lets the three fly. Offensive board. Count that one. Reed. 21 points in the game.
There's that passion of his, battling with every ounce of energy he has.
Here's McHale. To the middle. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
And so it's New York with it. The Blazers making their last shot. Pass to Clutch. And Walton pulls it down.
And even though he's gone ice cold, he keeps shooting. I mean, it's late enough in the game for him to recognize this is a better option.
To the wing, right side. The 15-footer. Barnett gets the bucket.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
And when the game is tight, you can see why they go to him. And by the way, where was the defense on that play?
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
I love how they've attacked the basket in this game. They've taken a very aggressive approach.
You know what else? They never seem to get cold from mid-range tonight. Just keep hitting those jumpers.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
New York has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Pass to Clutch. Here's Frazier with the teardrop. It's blocked, and they'll get another chance. Barnett can't hit. For Portland, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Here's Rice. There's the drive. Here's Walton. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. You gotta love it.
Here's Frazier. Pass to Barnett. From deep. It's rebounded by McHale.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Down low. It's intercepted. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Clutch. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum shifting plays like that can change the tone of the game.
At the line, one shot.
Gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Pass to Walton. Right wing. Here's Jay. To the inside. Clock at 4. Rice. No good on the triple. New York trailing. Here's Frazier. Deflected. And they're able to recover. Here's Bradley. Here's Barnett. Pass to Reed. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Here's Frazier following the bucket by the Blazers. Down low. Here's Reed, and Walton pulls it down. Here's Rice.
Knicks foul. Walton Frazier. That's his first personal. Third team foul. Shooting for Portland. At the line, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. New York has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Has to clutch. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 26.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Here's Jay. Here's Drexler. It's kept alive.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Timeout called, the Knicks. And this short amount of time should be beneficial to these players to catch their breath a little bit, while at the same time replenishing their energy by drinking some Gatorade as we head into the final stretch of this game.
Who's coming onto the court. Come on and get fouled. For your
and now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And he kept the opponents off balance all night long. Just swatting down shot after shot, disrupting their offense. He was a one-man defensive wrecking ball, and they never found a way around him.
And New York shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Has to clutch. The turnaround jumper. That one a little long. Portland leading. Here's Drexler. Barnett with a rebound. And he's all alone. Here's Clutch. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Pass to Rice. Driving to the basket. Uses the glass on the layup.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Clutch. From 11 feet away. Good work there as it goes.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Here's Jay. .41 left in the game. Misses the jumper. New York has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Reed. And he makes it on the layup. give him 23.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Coach trusts him to make when he plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Here's Jay. And he drives in. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
And it's the Knicks with the ball, following the bucket by the Blazers. Here's Frazier. Boy, his offense just hasn't been there.
His effort level is there. You can't blame him on that. He's working to get good shots. He's just not connected.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Jay. Shot clock at 5. They get it back. Out left to the wing. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Willis Reed. That's his 4th personal. 4th team foul. Shooting for Portland. At the line. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Jumping on the chance to up their lead at the line.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Oh, yeah, a little room for error now. We'll see what they run.
Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And an intentional foul right there.
Team foul. Shooting for Portland. At the line. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Now a timeout called by New York. They're down by 6. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get proud for your Knicks City Dancer.
There's 25 seconds left in the final quarter. Hammers the lob through.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
At the line for the Trailblazers. At the line, 2 shots.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth. The 3 is up. Drexler grabs the board. And they go to the intentional foul.
Willis Reed. That's his 5th personal. At the line for the Trailblazers.
He gets the first. And that increases the lead to 6.
At the line, 2 shots.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game. 9 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Bradley. Oh, he buried the three.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
So it's the Trailblazers taking the W in a close one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Chris Webber, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.